And we're back with more Marcus Emblem. And yeah, we're going to be playing today basically all the Dread Isle chapters, if you will. I honestly don't think I'm going to play the side quest, and I know that might seem weird, but I just don't feel like battling Kizuna. I think it's a lot of a hassle and for really like almost no gain. So yeah, I'll probably be passing on that. Okay, I don't want to battle you if possible. I normally tend to have slightly better units at this point in the game, I feel, but I'll try and deal with them anyway. Okay, Slimlands just to, in fact, I'm going to use the mine. I never know how to use it, so he should be coming here and taking damage. That's like a cool usage, right? If I really want to buy anything, I should do it now. And another javelin and another hand axe. Like I know this game. I know this game. 1 to range is crazy. So yeah, that's my shopping and that's my initial setup. Marcus does incredible against all the mages in here. He might not be doubling this guy though, but he still kills the mages. No, he does double. He does double them because he got 2 speed levels. I'm pretty sure those are becoming relevant now. If not, he would be struggling now to double. The boss in other difficulties has a speed wing, but in here he has a guiding ring. I still want to get it because I'm planning to, I guess, train a fair amount of mages, considering I'm sort of using Erk and Lucius and Serra. So yeah, there's like a lot of people there. I know one of the shamans has a pure water or something. I don't think I want that. Okay, now as much as I want to advance Matthew a lot, I think just going there is the right idea to block these guys for now. I don't have a lot of 1-2 range. I do have Lucius. Maybe it's time to use Lucius for people like this, for example. Yeah, that's the way. That's the way. I don't expect her to get crazy or anything, but you know, currently level 5 is a bit low considering I have some level 8s around the board. And of course Marcus, who's just, you know, a different tier. Getting her to level 7 or so should be okay. I would also like to feed Lucius some kills, but Lucius has a pretty low damage. Oh no, I expected a much lower damage output. Okay, now I probably need to advance. Well, not probably, definitely, because this guy is menacing Florina. So I need to go a bit ahead. No range happening on the south side. So if there's no range, I can... You know, I can just keep healing. And Sarah is not danger. And they don't double, so they don't kill. The one unit with reliable range that I have right now is Marcus. Not that I think you have a lot of options. Maybe Lucius does well against these guys, actually. No, I don't think so. They probably have decent resistance. I'm actually going to do this. Just to take care of as many enemies as I can. This guy is still... yeah. He's pretty far away. So... oof. Okay, this thing is accurate and has crit. I really need to kill this guy. That critical was actually pretty risky. Matthew's base luck is sort of low, I guess. Okay, this guy dies. Good news, good news. The Lance River is on the lower side. That's a very good level by Hector. My Hector is getting very consistent now. Yeah, Marcus will just be taking care of a lot of enemies. Alright, another one coming from the south. Now, I sort of want to check. You have 12 attack with Luna. Meaning a critical can always kill me. My health isn't relevant against Tholdam. Now 28 HP with 7 defense means I would need to do 35. I need to have 35 attack. Silver Sword is 31, so there's no way for me to one-shot. I wonder if I want a different unit to, you know, if I want to switch sides. I kind of do, yeah. I think Matthew has to start moving to the left if I ever want to get that Guiding Ring. This is the best, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think even if reinforcements come from there, they can't attack. Okay, the Longsword has enough might to be able to do a little bit of damage. Cool. Cool. I'm not a big fan of the Longsword. I feel like you can never find the cavalry where using swords is the right option. Even the rapier I think is better because at least it's like a very light weapon. It's good for Eliwood to use and double the enemies with. But yeah, level 9 for Eliwood. Another pathetic level by this Eliwood. Okay, Lance River. And for once I don't have to move Eliwood closer, so that's a level for Lyn. Now Lyn, just give me a speed. I actually want a speed. Okay, that's a lot more than I asked for. And I'm really grateful for it. That's 2 strength levels out of 2. So might be getting a strong Lyn. I am pretty accurate against the Armor Slayers though. Can probably fit this one to Florina, then advance. But yeah, this guy dies. The problem now is if there's enemies coming from the left. Okay. Is there... No, there aren't. No, there aren't. I can go here. Tholdam doesn't move. Okay. These two might have... No, they don't have a support. I thought they might, but no. I don't have anyone with 37 HP, obviously. I need to check damages. Support would be crazy here. But I don't have an Eliwood support. I would need to go for this, I guess. 81 avoid is the highest I can have, right? Matthew can't be the one to kill. Well, first of all, because he doesn't kill. Second, because he needs to be the one stealing. And he has the option to steal, right? Yeah. And he has an open space in his inventory. Yes, I made sure of it. So, okay. That's... I honestly hate Tholdam being a thing, but... Well. We take the Guiding Ring. And we bet everything on not getting critted by a 13%, I guess. Come on. That's a fucking critical. I hate this guy so much. I've come to the point where we're getting closer to battling Tholdam again, and you know, I mean, absolutely no way to guarantee my surviving. This combat is just peachy. But what can you do? Okay, there's more than 2 people, so unfortunately I can't use my 2 use hand axe here to kill off all of them. Honestly, I think against Tholdam it makes no difference what you want to use. But yeah. I'll be going ahead with Matthew. I'll stay back here and I'll pick a different unit to block. Just like we did before. Is the Serra level going to be bad too? It's a much better Serra level. Okay. Because Lim prefers to be in a, you know, hallway. That's a much better Lucius level. Okay, at least the levels are worth it. Ooh. Alright, Elibuth. Alright. That's going to be your level now then. What is it going to be? Okay. Okay. Well, the game decided to reward me for the shit RNG against Soldan by giving me pretty good RNG against the... in my levels. I think that's fair. I think that's, yes, fair. Yeah, Andax, wait. People coming, no people coming, seems. So it's time to, yes, you know, strengthen the bonds in our army. I think you might be getting close to a support. I don't plan to get to B with Hector Elibuth or to B with Hector Lin, because obviously I'm aiming for Ninian, but having a C support between all of my lords, I think is fair. And it's also, you know, they are friends, so it makes sense. Matthew and Serra, well, Matthew currently doesn't reach Soldan, so we have to approach a little bit. This support is slow growing, and I've been thinking a lot about... Oh no, the third ship! Surprise! Well, more enemies for me to kill, I guess. If this doesn't finish the map, more enemies for me to kill. Now, don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. We've been here before. Yes, now. I don't get a crit. He doesn't get a crit. Alright, alright. I take my 12 damage. Please and thank you. And goodbye. I do possess that much power. I'm Marcus. Bitch. And that's the end of the chat. I could have gone for a bit of cheap damage, but I think that was okay. Alright. I'm back, my lord. Matthew, you sure? What are you talking about? Look at this eerie place. Big Fog, this is exactly why you brought me with you. Layla knew I was shirking my duty. She would never have forgiven me. I'm fine. We'll work twice as hard for Ostia in her honor. Tell me, Layla, this is what you'd want, right? You wouldn't want me to give up, and mourn for you when our battle is won. Must fulfill my duty. So rest, I promise I will take care of everything. I forgot there was a conversation there. Yeah, my starting position is thought out to basically kill a lot of people at the beginning. I'll probably switch Hector into Andax, just to make sure I counter any possible nomads. I think there's nomads in here at least. So yeah. I by the way, once again, didn't realize... Actually, I want the range attacks to go for Marcus, so yeah, I'll go for an Aeron Lance. I didn't realize I had a stat booster. Canas comes with a secret book in his inventory, so now I have it on Marcus. And I will attack this. Weapon level increases. Weird way, but okay. Okay, if I go here, I can see some things, some scary things at that. A longbow with a droppable torch and a steel sword. Okay, I'll take the longbow to the face, I guess. Like, there's not a lot of options. Ah, there it is. There it is, Erk. I knew you were good. Very, 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 very deep down. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay, Eric. Thank you. Drop the torch. I can go here. And I can at least start doing damage. Not that it kills, but it gets, you know, gets me closer to killing you. Probably a prime opportunity to use Lyn against anything, so... Okay. I would like to go to the south a little bit. Not a lot. I should be around the center because what I want to do is recruit Fiora. I could only think Florina, Farina, Fiora. Recruit Fiora as soon as she gets in. By the way, I was talking about... Nice. I was talking about supports in the previous map, and for Marcus, supports are a problem. I definitely want to get some, because I said I want to get every possible thing for Marcus. But I 100% want to get Eliwood Ninian, so that means Eliwood is not going to be available for supports. Okay, it was a cavalry. Probably deep down in the fog. And I have to think about other partners for Marcus to support with. Someone in the comment section proposed Isadora. I checked Marcus' support list and probably Isadora is the best option for A support. But if I want to max out his, you know, to have a full support chain of 5, it's going to be difficult. So I might be going, even though it's a bit of a meme, but maybe because it's a meme I want to try it. I might try... I don't reach. Merlinus. Okay, please. Would have been glorious. Okay. At least I counter here, so it's not the end of the world. I guess I can do this instead. Yeah, I can go for the Wolfbale. Take the kill, then we switch into the hand axe. And I can feed the kill to Hector that way. One of them might take the forest. I mean, they probably like the idea, but I should be okay. I don't think I'll be needing this Steelax. Most of the scary enemies in here are the kind of enemies that you can deal with the Wolfbale, so... I knew it. I fucking knew it. And I don't double? Excuse me? What are you doing, Lyn? You're not doubling? Please. Okay, this guy... I don't think he doubles, to be honest. Yeah, we're okay. Yeah, this group is sort of locked with all that cavalry there. So I guess I'll have to... I mean, Oswin can keep advancing. Alright. Oswin can keep advancing. That's a level for Marcus, by the way. Give me a good gun. Alright. Okay, skill defense. As long as I'm getting 2 stats, like it's not only HP, which happens once already. We're okay. I found them. Those men are Black Fang. Everyone, their sacrifices are not in vain. Other phase. Where are you going? No, 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 no. Where the fuck are you going? I don't reach. I'm going to advance to the center. I think Eliwood, not moving Eliwood was stupid. And I will be doing a take and drop here. And just in case, I'll come out of the forest. Don't know if that was a good idea, but I'll do it. Recruit. Okay, you can be moved. Then moving Marcus was unnecessary. Do I have an Axe River? Yes. But it doesn't kill. Yeah, and now we are fine. And they still prefer to go for Hector even if I'm not on the fort with Marcus, logically. Holy shit. Let's just defeat you high. There's no turn limit? Oh, the turn limit is to get the Gaiden, maybe? And I don't give a crap. I should have killed the other one. Because now he can go for Merlinus. I just saw it. Alright, that's a good level. Compensates for the bad one you got. I think I'll have to... Yeah, I'll have to bring Eliwood back here. To make sure you don't kill Merlinus. I don't know if there's going to be reinforcements coming at any point, so I'm kind of scared of advancing. Yeah, they seem to be coming, right? Because the camera focuses in here at times. Okay, I'm going to do something that might not be smart. I'm going to advance a lot with Marcus. I don't see any enemies there, so... oh, this counts as... Fuck you. Okay, then, yes, Hector approaches. Uses the torch, actually. I want to get a bit more vision. Okay, no enemies in there either. I think it's safe to move Florina here. Have Florina and Hector be the ones covering those spots. And soon Eliwood also coming down. And even then I'm sort of okay. It's more like thrice in a row, right? Well, oh, we can actually kill monks in just 2 rounds. 2 rounds of combat, that's pretty good. Also, we're one-shotting nomads now? Insane. Okay. Well, Lyn takes another kill. I'm pretty sure I just saw another pirate appearing from there. I mean, she distracts the enemies from going to Merlinus. It's not like I'm doing this just because I can. And I'll probably... yeah, I'll stay with both of you and I'll advance here with Eliwood. Okay, he's the one that has a torch. No, he's not using it right now, so it doesn't count. I go here and I kill you. Wow, he not only kills, he easily does it. It's a one-shot. A pretty clear one-shot. Alright, and now I need to start advancing. Can you cross? No. Okay, it's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's going to make my life easier, and I don't know if Marcus will be able to secure the kill just by himself, so another powerful unit joins the fray. He's now able to one-shot nomads. He was falling just short of that benchmark. And yeah, here all I need to do is rescue you and drop you. I know there's never reinforcements from the center isles or anything, so I just need to be aware of the north and the south. If I look at it that way, I just need to protect my borders. You know, there's not going to be an enemy coming from my back. And yeah, there's actually a guy here that survives. As I thought, there might be a high HP, high defense enemy spawning that can actually survive. And I get another critical with Lyn. Okay. I have to say, her base critical is pretty nice. It's just unreliable. Skill and luck, bad level. Okay. And I still don't kill. Oh, because you go into the forest. Alright. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. But the guys that don't go into the forest get killed mostly. It seems like the other one has a bit more defense. And I can probably approach pretty safely. Okay, this can even be a Matthew kill. Matthew doesn't die in a single hit, and he's the best option I have to see what's going on down there. Okay, there's a guy. A Myrmidon. Matthew getting a surprising amount of kills here. Yes, by advancing and killing the guys that were just weakened. Okay, Uhai is here and he's able to reach Matthew. I repeat, he's able to reach Matthew, but I can sort of force him to equip a Lombo, I think, if I'm smart about it, and he really does have to do it like that. I can at least do that. Okay. I mean, that should be fine for starters. Right. No, he doesn't come. He doesn't come. Okay, that guy is definitely there. I don't think he's passive like Uhai, so I will approach with you. Yeah, we wait. This guy comes. Uhai doesn't seem to want to. I don't know if he doesn't move in this difficulty, like maybe it's only a Nectar thing, or a Nectar Heart thing, even. Whatever the case, I think that going in with Marcus should be fine. Yeah, this guy comes. Uhai doesn't seem to want to. No, he doesn't. Okay. Let's hope it's not a bullshit reason like he only acts one rebuild. Default equipment is Steel Sword. I do think the smart thing to do here is to force him to equip the Longbow and then come running into his range and just destroy him. Have a Longsword. Oh, Longsword is on Marcus. I should have checked that. Yeah, anyways, this is the whole squad. This is the whole squad, so I hope we can do anything with them. At all. Please don't spawn reinforcements or something stupid. Okay, Longbow doesn't hit. Perfect. Now don't ambush me from somewhere. Okay. Okay, I'll start with this. Do your worst. He did his worst. Okay, it's Marcus then. That was a very nice critical to get, Elibuth. Even if this misses, I can rescue with Hector and then take and drop. And Hector doesn't get killed by the short bow, right? Yeah. Has a droppable Orion Bolt, by the way. Yeah. Wow, Elibuth, that was so nice of you to get. Get the fuck out. Alright. Well done. You're stronger than I expected. Final gift from me. Go south, turn at the rotted tree, head west. Lies the path to the Dragon's Gate. Level? Ah, close. Close. Okay, okay. An Orion's Bolt that is going to have absolutely no use. Well, that's false. That's false. We're using Wrath. Sorry. Accept the side quest. Yeah, as I said, we are not upsetting the side quest, I think. Although... nah, fuck it. Alright, I changed my mind. There's basically two reasons for me to come to this map. First, supports are building up slower than I remembered in this game, so... And I don't like to wait around, so the more chapters I do, the better, right? So I have this pair that wants to support this pair and this pair. Second, I think it would be a good opportunity to build up the Marcus support with Merlinus. I know it sounds stupid as shit, it probably is, to be honest. But yeah, I think it could be cool, so go here. And there's a stat booster. Here they give you a goddess icon, yeah. So, I mean, if I miss a goddess icon, technically, I'm missing a stat on Marcus. It's just unacceptable. Okay, do you... Ooh. Okay, something I guess I want to check is if I take an item from the convoy and I use it, do I get to reposition after that? Do I have Canto? Yes, okay. Wow. Canto is so broken. And yeah, I can block this spot with Hector. But yeah, if nothing else, this should be a good experience gain. Perfect. Close to a level with Marcus too. You know, I just brought my trainees, you could say, except for Lyn. Because, because Lyn is a bit too low to do anything. Okay, I don't know when Kishuna appears. But I do know Merlinus is in danger. Oh, an stealable Elysian Whip. I didn't remember that. I'm going to be doing something that I shouldn't. Oh, I have a support now. But if I do it... It would be good for Dogen. But if I do it now, I'll... Yeah. My turn will finish. So... Lucius goes here. They probably prefer going for Lucius. I should have enough dodge to... Well... Dodge. Okay... we dodge the first one, which is good. We also one round. What the hell? How do we... One round. That was the Elysian Whip. Too, like I just killed the Elysian Whip. Oh, they are just as slow as balls. Okay. Well, Elysian Whip missed, unfortunately. I thought I wouldn't double, but they are just very slow. This is experience for Lucius, I guess. I didn't expect to be one round in Pegasi with a level 8 monk. No, level 5. 6 now. I guess I've been getting decent magic, so makes sense. I would really appreciate if Kishuna came now. Kishuna? Can you show up? No, not yet. It's going to be Raven. And then we'll get the support. Yeah. Okay, will I be reading this support? I guess. Still under the water? Are you Lucius? No, I'm better now. Sorry to be such a burden. Something you want to say to me then? How did you know? Just look at your face. It's about the revenge on Ostia, no? Yes. Is there no way your heart can be changed? If I wanted to change how I felt, I wouldn't be here. The Marquess of Cornwall and his wife, they were very important to me. I feel such sadness when I think they are gone. Yet still, settling this grudge will not bring them back. It will bury Hector to spite Ostia. That would just give rise to more hate. If you understand, then why do you proceed? Tell me why. 2 summers have passed since the House of Cornwall was destroyed. You tell me to forget the crime that was committed. Have the teachings of the benevolent gods given you the strength to love thine enemy? No, that's not it, Lord Raymond. I have no such strength. And I think we were never more than a temporary family to you. Is that it? Oh, Raymond, listen to me. You're wrong. It's just that if you have objections to my actions, you need not come. Go where you will. Is that what you want? Oh, Raymond. Yeah. I've read the C1 only, and I get the feeling it's going to be a pretty good support. And I hear she as like incredibly gay. There's Kishuna. Now the mages around here are blocked, but that doesn't affect everyone in the map. So we'll still have to battle some mages. And we'll have to be careful about where we put our own mages. We have 2 magical units out of the 8 we were able to bring. That's a very good level. We need to keep this attempt. By the way, you don't have to defeat Kishuna to get the... Oh, 33. Oh, he got on the mountain. You don't need to defeat Kishuna to get the win in this chapter. Just attacking Kishuna is enough. Of course, killing would be great, but I don't know if I can get it. I double. Okay. Doubling with the Iron Blade. The Iron Blade has been very useful on Matthew. He's so speedy. I normally feel like he doesn't do any damage but can double with anything. Giving him a very strong weapon is the right idea, I think. Strength, speed, and resistance. Okay, resistance I don't really care for. But 6 strength is looking good, like Hollywood has it. So it's no joke. Yeah, now the problem... Oh, no problem, no problem. No problem at all. I was going to say, the problem is I can only rely on Hector to hit. Please? Okay. Got a scare there. But Lucius can still use magic from there. We can get a Sword River even. Actually, I'll come here, I guess. It's a bit weird, but it's just so that this guy can come here and attack me so I can kill him. Does that make sense? And here comes number 2. They are hitting. Like, I appreciate the effort. It's just that I don't know if Marcus will care. Kishuna is sort of unkillable, by the way. 24 speed and 13 defense, 50 HP, and standing on a plane. I thought he standed on the fort. Maybe he stands on the fort normally, like on normal, but not intended, on normal mode, not normally. But now he doesn't because this is hard mode, so they decide that taking away a bit of magic seal range is better. Well, the objective is Sis, by the way, so yeah, killing Kishuna is not necessary at all. Okay, and now... I mean, it's not like the magic seal kills mages by going through it. They just won't be able to do anything. Okay, this guy dies to Marcus, the other should die to Hector. And Pegasi are so crappy. Oh. And any reason to do this? He probably did 0 to Hector too, and they prefer targeting the same unit. I've checked, and they normally prefer to go for the same unit if possible. I recover health. Okay. A small heal, and we continue. I don't know if this... Thunder, hear my cry. When you do this when he doesn't have anything equipped, it sounds like he's a bit desperate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I forgot to check, but I assumed that was going to be the case. Nice. Sort of forgot about the javelin, not going to lie, but we dodge. It doesn't matter. Alright, reinforcements might be a problem at some point. Attacking Kishuna is also a problem, obviously. But we Should be okay. Don't go, Kishuna. Oof. Oof. I might need Marcus to... Okay, how do we do here? Yeah, as I said, there's a lot of avoid. Well, I'm going to steal the silver card. It basically allows me to get every item at half the price. Yeah, they are going for Merlinus. And they don't really... There's no shortage of them. But Marcus should be there in time to kill a lot. Okay, Merlinus, you don't get doubled. You actually take this better than I expected. Now there's going to be a lot of enemies. Just took... yeah, 6 and 7. I think he dies no matter what I do. I should have stayed closer. I'll try. He's trying as hard as he can, but yeah, Merlinus would have to dodge, or the enemies would have to prefer to go for Marcus. That's basically it. I already have the silver card. At least I've done the important part. Yeah, they are going for Merlinus. Historian? Don't give me hope. Don't give me hope, Merlinus. Okay, I'll equip the Iron Axe, so that maybe they prefer to go for a unit that can't counter. Which means I kill with the hand axe now, it breaks. And then I have the Iron Axe equipped, which doesn't counter at range. And yeah, so I can check. You have 4 resistance. And they have 9 attacks, so you only have to dodge 1. Couldn't be checking that because it's just going to disappoint me when he doesn't. Now, Kishuna, this isn't the turn to disappear, okay? I repeat, this isn't the turn to disappear. Don't be an asshole. 1 dodge. That's enough, right? It won't be enough if I can't... They don't target Marcus no matter what. Guess I'll just use the Javelin and... yeah. If we had support here, Merlinus having Dark Affinity, I'm pretty sure, yeah. And you having Ice would give him a pretty decent avoid. But right now, not even that is a thing. Merlinus, perform a miracle. Okay, he did. He did. Last use of Javelin. I'm not going to use a 1-use Javelin any time soon. Yeah. Merlinus did it, guys. Merlinus did it. Okay, let's hope there's no more people coming. Healing Edge. At least I'm not using it up because there's literally nothing happening. Support. Oh, support with Florina. Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. That way you are more accurate. Huh? Huh? Say something? Yes, not. Yeah. Yes, as awkward as I remembered. Okay. Guys. This might be time. 52. 52. Just do it. Finally you hit something. This can't be happening. Okay. Now, I don't know if Kishuna leaves or what happens. I think I'll be building the support. I mean, It's a bit of a meme. I don't get a lot of opportunities to do it, and yeah, these enemies are strong, but also not the sort of enemies that I need Marcus to kill, right? This is better off as yes, Hector experience, I feel. Yeah, yes it is. Alright, there's a kill for Hector. With a bit of strength defense, you know, the usual. If they start moving, this would be a disaster, but I'm pretty sure they don't get provoked. I mean, these are promoted kills, so I guess it makes sense that they give a lot of experience. But as I said, I don't think Marcus is interested. Might be delusional to say so, but like, think about it. Marcus doesn't get a lot of experience from anything. He's already promoted, so he's going to get to level 20 anyway. He doesn't need to get there that soon. But yeah, the levels I'm getting here, yes, crazy. Yeah, I'm building the support for Marcus. That's also a power up. And this is probably the best opportunity to do so. Okay, we double and kill. I don't know if that was the last level or what, but this takes care of the armor. And now I can feed the snipers to other people. Level 12? Level 12. There we go. Arrow lands. We take down one promoted enemy. Alright, it's a full level. So yeah. Wow, and it's a good level. Okay. There we are. Then, same happens here. Take you down. And it's full level. And it's a good one at that. Yeah. I mean, in terms of powering up my army, this was very useful. In terms of building support, I also think it was. Do I want to just wait for a while now? Like, you know, build more support? Let me check how slow exactly is Marcus and Merlinus, because I might be waiting for that one, and you know, in the process I also build up Serra and Matthew. Okay, it's a 0+2 support, meaning there have to be 30 turns of this. So I'm going to do it, and I'll come back to you when I'm done. Alright, Marcus might not be ready, but... La 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 la. Hey. Oh, it's Matthew. Matthew! What is it? What's wrong? It's just Matthew. Are you daft? I'm going to tell Hector you said that. Gripes, what's wrong with you? Hey, where are you going? Come on. Over here, over here. Hector said you have to stay by my side no matter what, right? I'm a sweet, helpless little cleric. You have to protect me. Protect you? But I'm a thief. I don't get into brawls. That's fine. I can heal you if you get hurt. So come on, don't be shy. Right over here. You know, I've been wondering about this for a while. But are you really one of Felimane's clerics? Are you sure you're not actually the follower of some dark, evil god? That was very, very, very mean, Matthew. Are you trying to hurt my tender feelings? Tender, right. Let's get going. Okay, unfortunately, not yet. Alright, finally. Today is just the day for this type of song. Merlinus, stay on your guard. A moment of laxity can bring death from behind. Which literally happened. How embarrassing. Sir Marcus, do you really think the enemy will come this far? I mean, we never do anything. We just sit here and wait. No, this too is a very important duty. Protecting the line of supply is of vital importance. Without weapons and potions, the battle cannot go on. I like how the support itself references what you have to do to get it, which is just waiting. Well, I suppose not. But you know, what can I do? Merlinus. I mean, this is fun. If I ever need to protect Merlinus, now I have a bit more dodge, and I provide Merlinus a bit more dodge. So it might be helpful in some chapters where Merlinus is sort of exposed, like the very next chapter, Dragon's Gate. I think they can attack through the walls. And also Pale Flower of Darkness is a chapter where I normally have a lot of trouble defending Merlinus. So, you know, having a support probably doesn't count for anything, but at least I'm maxing out Marcus, you know. So, Silver Sword Marcus. That's one. You with a weapon yet to be determined. You definitely with the Killing Edge. And Matthew and Sarah, I don't think I'll be able to kill, but we lose nothing by trying, right? Do I just go for a critical with Marcus? I mean, Marcus has pretty decent critical here. Ask him the Killing Edge. Let's check. 41 critical. If I get it, most of the job is done. And then I can go for what? I'm guessing Florina is pretty accurate with something. Yeah, I mean, between all of you together, plus Raven, I should be able to do something. Okay, Marcus, just get it for the fucking memes. Yeah, he gets it. Well then, now I just need to hit something. This 63 is enough. There we go. I killed fucking Kishuna. Okay. Yeah, so we went into this chapter because, well, fuck it, there's a stat booster, got the silver card, got a fuck ton of levels and supports, and we also got to kill Kishuna because Marcus is very strong. Not much more I can say. 23 skill is pretty good. Yeah, I guess the way to kill Kishuna then is criticals. You need to come in here with units that can make good use of the Killing Edge, and you just need to circle it around. Right? Like, first you try with Marcus, then if not, you trade, you attack with Raven, you trade, you attack with Eliwood, you trade, you attack with Lyn, I guess, with Guy. But well, that's obviously the end of the chapter. I don't think we got another support here. Yeah, that's not happening, obviously. Sis. It was long, but well worth the travel. Alright, final chapter of today, Dragon's Gate. It's a pretty straightforward one in my opinion. I'm going to actually... well, Handax. I'm going to counter you. And I did bring the unlock here to be able to do this. Okay. Normally one of the biggest problems I have in this map is not being able to recruit Legold in time, so I'm willing to do whatever's necessary to avoid that. And that goes through killing this archer at the very beginning, killing the next one with Marcus, and then Marcus killing a lot of people with Javelin through the walls. Mainly, well, all those nomads, you know. I don't need to do it right now. Right now I can just use an Iron Axe. There's not a lot of doors there, right? Opening that place would also be fine. Okay, I think that's the right idea. That way we counter the others. The enemies, I remember, being sort of aggressive. Even if you don't approach, they will still come for you. That's their limit, so I mean, we can get a bit closer. I think having a mage on that side is okay. And if Priscilla is going to the right, then Serra can be the one to go to the left. Especially because Matthew is staying there. I did separate Hector and Florina, but their support should be, you know, pretty high already. Alright. I double. Nice. That's a killer bow. I think this is a droppable killer bow. Or am I mistaken? It is a droppable killer bow. Yeah. She's going to be very helpful on Wrath also. I feel like we're getting a lot of stuff for Wrath. That's Legold already appearing. Would be great if you just... I mean, you can set it up so that Lynn does it. I guess it's okay. And then yeah, Hector is going to be just a matter of coming there, taking the kill, even with a critical. I can even, if I wanted to be like extra cheeky, I could wait a bit with Florina, put her there, so that she's giving support. Maybe here is actually the best. Oh, support. Okay, this isn't one I was aiming for, but it's a good idea, right? Yeah, because Lynn doesn't have any other support. Florina doesn't have plans for any other. I have to be careful not to get Ellie with Lynn, however, if I want to max this one out to B. Florina, are you well? Did I just skip it? Yeah, sorry, I think I did. I use a Lance River instead of the Manicatti. Well, okay, I guess I think the Manicatti is more valuable. Yeah, I press start instead of pressing A. My mistake. But I've already seen that C support. I can sleep someone. Okay, that could be useful. And yeah, I think my role is clear. I should come here, attack the wall with the javelin because I want to start weakening it. I should kill, yeah, plenty enemies. Oh, another support. Okay, yeah, I went a bit too far on the previous chapter. Lord Raymond. Still here, Lucius? I can't stand loiterers. You're not going home, then go march with the rear guard. I have nowhere to go home to. If I did, it would be House Cornwall. However, there's no House Cornwall, not anymore. I've told you that you may leave whenever you wish many times now. And I've told you many times that you should quit this revenge, Lord Raymond. Silence. Must you keep bringing that up? Yes, let me speak my mind for the last time. Lord Raymond, you are not someone who should dwell on revenge. What do you know of it? I know you better than you know yourself now, Lord Raymond. I have been with you ever since you were small. Always, you say things to jab and jive at me, but in the end there is always care in your heart. You haven't changed as much as you think. Lucius, be quiet. I will not. I will not. Why do you pretend you are a different person? I will not leave, nor will I be quiet until you explain. If I bother you so, then leave me where you may. Ignore me now and forevermore. Fine. Relax, hear you. Like a child you are. You're older than me, have you forgotten that too? Sorry, I apologize. You scared me there. Huh? You're my last family. Priscilla should not think of that, should I? I was scared to lose the last of my family. I didn't... That's why I wanted to keep you away from the battle. But it seems I spoke too harshly. I'm sorry. Lord Raymond. Wow. This is the gayest thing I've witnessed in Fire Emblem. Okay, the Steel Bow. I really want to battle the boss. I think I'm just one square short of getting into the boss's range. Wow, Marcus is one-shotting them, okay. That's really good. If I had a hammer, I would have a very good matchup against the armor in there. But I didn't think that far. I think I brought the longsword, hoping to battle more cavalry, but then I went in here. Well, doesn't matter. Like, Marcus can still one round with a fucking Iron Axe. Anything that moves, so... Oh! Okay. I guess... Yeah. I lead with Lucius. Well, no, I don't lead with Lucius. I kill with Lucius. This might be my first A support, Lucius and Raven. Because I find using them together very natural, and also they seem to level their support pretty fast. Like, it has to be like a +3 or so. It should be fine. There's no range here also, so I can go there, no problem. Okay. We kind of want to hit this. It's a 60. Okay. Okay. Very good. I knew he was going to go for the Steel Sword, but I also knew it should be no problem, because my Hector is very beefy. Kind of slow. But kind of really slow. He has like 7 speed, but very beefy. Very beefy. So he's not scared of this type of attacks. 6 speed actually. Incredibly beefy, but 6 speed. That speed is going to get much higher with promo, but it's still a bit scary. Ah! That's really unfortunate. It really, really is. Thankfully I can... Oh, whoa, whoa. Do you have good resistance? As much as defense, I guess I'm just using effective damage. And yeah, there's the archer I was expecting. Maybe the best thing for me to do is to just kill now. Yeah. Oswin is basically going to be on Merlinus Guardian duty, killing all these stragglers from the back. I think they only appear from there, so he shouldn't be scared, as long as there are no mages. These guys started appearing now too. Yeah. Has to be like that. You go there, and you go there. Honestly think Eliwood in there is a good idea. Yeah, Eliwood, Rapier, stay there. And I don't have any range, so it really has to... I mean... it's close. It's close, and I kind of... I don't want to stay there with Hector, that's the biggest problem, so... Lucius attacks, no crit, and then Florinau will probably be the one taking the kill. Yeah. Support already. Wow, okay. Yeah, I went too far. I went too far. I think Hector is best for killing the guy up there. A bit of defense, a bit of HP. Okay, we like those. Elixir to the convoy. Hector probably has 100% here, so I need to do this. And I need to kill the other guy with Lyn, if possible. Or Lyn Placer. She's also, yes, very much fine. I don't think Lyn one round, so going for damage is always a good idea. We don't double, so it's better to go for higher damage. And yeah, I'll be able to handle with Serra if I don't one-shot, but I do. Okay. Yeah, she was able to kill, but she would be taking the damage back, so, you know, it's not the best idea. Open level increase, also nice. And Matthew advances. Be able to open that door very soon. Okay, you'll have to stay there, however. Yeah. That's a great opportunity to get Legold, but I normally miss it. I don't know if you can be fast enough. You have to be a bit more aggressive. I don't double here. And it's not because my rapier broke. Well, whatever the case, it's fine. Marcus takes care of you. He can now open a hole in the wall to be able to go through, and yeah. Oof, 11 damage on Lyn. Yikes. There's going to be more mages coming? Yeah. And I guess I also want to say this support, right? Thank you for saving me. Do you remember me? I'm Floria, servant of House Kylin. I said it. I did it, didn't I? Huey, I said it. Now if I can just... I can say it to Lord Hector's face now, right? Come on, Floria, chin up. Take a deep breath. You have to speak loudly, remember. Yes, once more, for practice. Breathe deep. Lord Hector. Yeah? Say, aren't you one of Lyn's? Sorry, I beg your pardon. What was that all about? Am I some kind of monster? Fucking Hector. Okay. Yeah, you know, kind of. I mean, if you're not going to do anything anyway, might as well have a support and probably like decent critical against them. Yeah, here I have to do this with Eliwood, which is unfortunate. Kind of wanted Eliwood to advance now, but I guess I can do that a bit later. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movement, and I mean, he can still get to Marcus, and Marcus needs to use this turn to break the walls, so it doesn't matter. Use the Steel Sword for the one shot. That makes sense. 16 critical, that's cool. But I don't double. I don't love not doubling. Okay, okay. At least we get to this. There's a chest key. I would love to get that, obviously, but yeah. What I can do now is kill you. And at a point where I will get countered by the Steel Lance. The problem, Eliwood won't be able to get into the back of Marcus, but that's okay, we can do that once again the next turn. We're delaying this a little bit, but that's okay because Marcus is doing a very good job here. Then we go here with you. And we go here with Eliwood. Happening here, yeah. I'll probably have to back up. And here, well, getting a critical would be ideal. It's ideal then. It's ideal. And a level for Floria now with a bit of a speed, skill luck. Okay. You know, classical Pegasus level. Another one. Okay. You know what? I'm thinking maybe... Maybe I want to tackle this in a different way. The gold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably goes there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I can recruit him. That's it. Yeah, I just need to work. Eliwood can do this on his own. Steel Lance is not a great matchup, but he has enough defense to survive 17 attack. Then there's this guy. Not a great matchup for anyone. Well, maybe... Oh, member card. Okay, I want to leave this guy alive. I want him to go for this chest, so that when I recruit the gold, I can steal the member card. Alright. And then I want to kill all of these guys. if possible. I mean, it seems doable. And here, well, it's an ideal world. Do you have a javelin? No, you have an iron lance. Okay, I actually think I probably kill you with an iron axe, so I'll just do this. And that. Go in there. Yep. And... how dangerous are you? You don't one round. In fact, I one round you. Well done. That's it, right? Did I just put Erk in range of the Luna? Might have. Erk, just get a void, resistance, something. That's a void. All the avoid you can get, actually. And yes, I did put him in range of the Luna. If this guy does 13, you know what I'm going to do? Oh, I can't rescue. Well then, Manikati and hope that Erk has a good matchup for some reason. I think Lyn and Erk have exactly the same constitution, so they probably can't rescue each other. That's a good level though. It's a good level. I'd really hate it to... if I was forced to reset. Barrier? Yes, I one round if I double. I double, okay. Yeah, enemy armor is like 2 speed or so. Okay. Just don't move. Just don't move with the Luna. I'm not killing here. It's not ideal, but I can still get to Legold, which is the important thing. Okay. Iron Axe doing... You know, considering this is Marcus, you should be proud. And what else? Luna. That's not a crit. Okay, then it's probably the lowest damage I could take. And I'm doubling. Yeah, I mean, all things considered, this is probably a good way to tackle Luna. Okay. Fucking knew it. Alright, come for me. Steel Lance and Slim Lance. I don't think I doubled the Slim Lance, but I definitely double you. This is 13 weight, and you have 5 constitution, so you have -8 speed, you have 0 speed. This one has 5 constitution, so it actually has 7 speed. I don't double the Slims, but I can kill them in my own turn, so that should be fine. Okay. A blue gem, meaning money. Armor Slayer, Steel Lance, Iron Lance. Meaning all of them are things that Hector can kill. Yeah. I could sleep also. I always forget, but you can sleep Legold, you can do something with that. Well, Legold has been successfully recruited. Now Legold can go in here, steal the member card. I don't know how this worked, but it worked. Yeah, okay. Oh, he one-shots. Well, forget about my calculations as to whether he doubles or not. He's just going to one-shot them. Steel Lance might be a bit better because there could be one with more defense and more HP coming. But right now, he has one-shots. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I remember something like banning weapon people coming from the upper right at some point? Or am I hallucinating? They're like a poison axe, poison lance coming from the upper right. Well, Hector is doing pretty well here. He doesn't double... No, he actually gets doubled by the Armor Slayer. And yeah, Oswin continues to one-shot everything. Oh, this is the Poison Lance. That's why I remember the Poison Lance. Well, okay, that's annoying, so I'm glad it didn't happen. Goodbye, Steel Lance. You didn't do well, but you tried. This group is ready to take on Darin. Oh wow, Axe River. That's why. Even a crit wouldn't kill, would be 24. This group is also sort of ready to take on Darin. Seems like everyone is coming together at the same time. Chest. Please. Guiding Ring. 2 already. Nice. Nice. That means I can promote both Erk, Lucius, Serra. I guess I need another one to be absolutely safe. But yeah. Alright then, yeah, all my people are coming together. This guy has a spear. It's a powerful weapon, no doubt. But I have a good amount of support with Hector. He supports Helibooth and Florina. He currently has C plus B support, which is at this point in the game is very high. So yeah, I could even sleep him if I want to. I don't think Link can do anything. I don't think Erk can do anything, obviously. Marcus, of course, could do something. But that's about it. So yeah, let's just check how well people survive his attack. For example... Yeah, that's a bit too risky. That's 6 critical. There's no critical on Marcus. So that's a very good start. And with weapon neutrality, there's also no critical. So that's fine. If I put you and you, which is the highest support Hector can get, there's no critical coming and there's a high chance to crit. I think we do this, right? And then if he doesn't crit, I give it to Marcus. And we get level 10 at this point, which is sort of the true mid-game point for me. I don't know if it's just me, but I've always felt like Dragon's Gate separates the game in like 2 distinct parts. Okay. Oh, you're Marcus Ostia's younger brother. Yes, couldn't care less. Ostia no longer my main concern. I'm going to conquer the whole world. Yeah, you're mad. Crit? No. That's fine. Then, as I said, it's going to Marcus. I mean, it's been a while since he took a boss kill. I can give some final healing to people. You know, for the experience. And we get out of here. Oh, that's actually a level for Priscilla. A very good level for Priscilla. But she's only level 4. I should really give her a bit more if I want to over promote. Well, goodbye, Darin. Dare challenge me, who will rule the world? Just get a crit on the last one, for fancy. He went for simple then. Despite bluff, Ephidel come to me. Yeah. And that's level 10. With the skill and defense, I do really like the defense, and the skill, well, skill is getting absolutely overkill. If I get another secret book, at this rate I might have to give it to someone else because I might have capped the speed. I think the speed cap, the skill cap for a paladin is 27 or 26, something along those lines. But yeah, that's level 10 Marcus. Level 10 Marcus looking pretty good. Okay. One last turn of building supports there, and I didn't forget anything, right? With chest. These guys that stay alive because they never come out, they don't like to break the wall. Yeah, it's the end. Alright, so that's probably going to be a bit of a longer chapter than normal because I didn't plan to do Prisoner of Magic, so it's a 4-chapter part. But I think you'll find it okay because I'm probably going to cut out a lot in Prisoner of Magic. I also lost a lot of time in the first chapter, chapter 17, because of the crit. In my mind, I was thinking, I haven't reset yet. This is technically an Iron Man. But no, of course, it had to happen. I had to get Marcus killed. So yeah, obviously that's a no. That's a no. It's called Marcus Emblem for a reason. We're at level 10. In my opinion, this is the point that marks the mid-game. Start of the mid-game, or you could even consider Dragon's Gate to be the first chapter where it feels like mid-game because there's, 2 promoted enemies already in the map. And from this point on, things just get harder and harder. Every boss is promoted now. So yeah, things are changing from chapter 19 on. And our objectives are also going to change slightly because we get Ninian, meaning getting the Eliwood Ninian support is going to be something I will do. When I was checking supports, I was surprised to see that Eliwood Ninian is a +5 support, something I didn't think was just existed in this game. I knew there were some +4s, like for example Bartre plus Carla, but normally they are justified because they are endgame, and they need you to get supports very quickly to compensate the fact that they are going to stay for little. +5 support seems just insane, but yeah, I guess it just means that Eliwood has to wait for 12 turns next to Ninian to get a full support. 12 turns seems doable, and considering I sort of forced all these starting supports, from this point on, I hope I don't have to do it anymore. Don't expect me to play the Gaiden after Living Legend. That's not going to happen. I don't really like that chapter. So yeah, with that, I'm going to leave you. Hope you enjoyed. Marcus stays strong. Goodbye.